This is the closest we'll get to seeing the iPhone Fold in person before it officially launches in September. Additionally, this device is not a dummy. For you, I created elaborate representations based on what we currently know. You may imagine how this thing might feel in your hands. According to multiple sources, Apple intends to produce a book-style fold that is conceptually similar to the Galaxy Fold. However, the execution is significantly more Apple-like, being much thinner and cleaner. When closed, the outside display measures between 6.1 and 6.3 inches. Not a compromise, but something that feels like a standard iPhone. This is where the magic occurs when you open it. An interior display measuring over 8 inches. A little ripple runs from edge to edge. Indeed, it is reported that Apple is keen on reducing the fold line to almost nothing. Furthermore, if my graphics are correct, this device feels more like a mini iPad that fits in your pocket than a phone. This represents the difference between expectations and reality. You would expect Apple to simply go with the flow. A larger screen is complete. In reality, however, durability is a top priority. For strength, smoother folding, and long-term dependability, we're talking about a specific hinge mechanism that may include liquid metal components. Because Apple understands that if something appears wobbly, it's over. The performance is completely in line with expectations. Rumors suggest that the iPhone Fold will feature a next-generation A-series chipset, possibly developed with multitasking and larger display capabilities in mind. Thus, we're doing more than just opening programs. We're also dragging content, running multiple apps concurrently, and potentially even engaging in early desktop-style interactions. The true game will be software, which is where things become complex. Foldable iOS is more than simply an enlarged version of iOS. Better split screen, floating windows, and more fluid fold and unfold transitions are reported features of Apple's more flexible UI, which sits between the iPhone and iPad operating systems. With a tweaked design to fit the Fold, we're likely to get a dual-camera array of near-professional quality. The big victory, however, comes from Apple's ability to use the primary camera for selfies when the phone is folded, something no one else can accomplish as nicely. Another fascinating component is the battery. A bigger body allows for more space and 2 displays of power. Thus, expect a balance. Good utilization throughout the day, however most of the work is done behind the scenes through thorough optimization. Here's the second hook, which is rarely discussed. This gizmo does more than just fold. Positioning is important because when Apple enters a market, it redefines rather than chases. On paper, the iPhone Fold does not seek to outperform rival foldables. It's an attempt to immediately make them appear out of date. And if these representations are even 70% accurate, then transition could happen sooner than anyone expects. We will find out in September.